I hate working with buyers. I hear that phrase, expression far too often in our industry. People come up to, oh my God, I just worked with this buyer, I've been working with them forever, and I hate it. Why do you hate it? Why do you hate working with buyers? Well, I'll tell you why most people feel that way. Most agents feel that way. Most agents feel that way because they did not set proper expectations up at the beginning of the relationship with the buyer. You see, most agents do not educate the client before they begin their journey. If you're saying, or you're telling yourself, I hate working with buyers, I believe the reason is because you have written 10, 12, 15 offers for each buyer that you're working with zero success. This is a brutal market. It's one of the most brutal markets in the country, one of the most brutal markets in the history of real estate. And if you don't bring your A game, you might as well stay home. What's your process? Are you sitting down with the client? Are you walking them through the buyer journey? Are you setting up proper expectations? Are you telling them, hey, in order to be competitive, we're going to have to do X, Y, and Z, or you might as well stay home? See, this is the issue that I see. And guys, you have to understand, I train and coach all of my team members up to understand that there are nuances that you must do. I don't even know if that's a thing, but there's nuances in the way that you engage and communicate with the buyer at the beginning. Are you building your value at the presentation? Are you going through the contract? Are you explaining to them, these are the things that we need to do with our offer in order to get it accepted? Are you setting them up with a lender that's going to help them win? Guys, the love letter, we still do love letters. We don't have to do love letters, but we still do love letters. If the agent presents them, great. If they don't, then no skin off our back. You want to know, I heard a very fascinating phrase the other day from my buddy Mark Pattison. Shout outs to you, Mark. He said, the lender is the new love letter. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, he's right. Shout outs to Monique Stanford, who I've tagged on this video. Monique and I have been working together for 7 years, and she is a tiger. When we submit an offer, you want to know what she's doing? She's on the phone with the agent on the other end telling them, this buyer is going to close for X, Y, Z reason. I've pre-underwritten them. I've done X, Y, and Z. Guys, if you hate working with buyers and you're just allowing them to work with whatever lender that you want them to, that they want to work with, that's on you. It's not the buyer's fault. They don't know any better. You have to get them to understand that every single piece of the equation matters. I hate working with buyers. Are you doing the little things? Are you sending them off-market inventory? Are you going out there? Are you pounding the pavement? Are you sending out letters to the community to see if, hey, like, they really love Avenue 1? Just as an example, why don't you send out a letter to Avenue 1? By the way, I farm Avenue 1, so I know of off-market inventory there all the time. But you know what I'm saying is, if you're not doing all of the things to bring value to the client, and then you're blaming them, for your lack of success? You're the professional. Step up. Be the agent they need you to be. Don't sit there and complain and act like it's their fault. It's your fault. Take responsibility. Take accountability for your actions. My God. Last thing. I'll get off my soapbox. Deborah Gages, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. It's great to have you on this. Have you thought about getting your real estate license, Deb? You should come sell with me. It'd be a lot of fun. You have a great personality. You'd kill it. Okay, guys, so last thing. What's your process for getting your client's offer accepted? I'll tell you what our process is. I was actually on a call yesterday with Lorna Hines and like 40 of the highest producers in the entire Bay Area, all together on one call. It was awesome. And she wanted to know what we were doing right now to get counters. And I said, what do you mean? What are we doing to get counters? How many agents do you know that counter? I'll tell you, there's not that many. What's your process? Well, we call the agent a minimum of 3 times. All of the agents on my team understand. All the SSV agents know that we have to call the agent, we have to butter them up, we have to figure out what's their process. Do they normally counter? Do they not counter? Do they only counter the highest 3? These are all things that we should know before we make the offer. Then we become their sounding board. We build a relationship with the agent. How many times, and be honest here, how many times have you only called the agent once or 0 times before submitting the offer? And then had your buyer's offer not get accepted? If you don't do the little things, you're never going to achieve the level of results that you want, and your poor buyers. Lastly, we ask them where we need to be to win. We call them like literally 12 o'clock deadline. We're calling them at 11:59. Hey, how's it looking over there? Where do we need to be to win? We don't need counter. Shout outs to Kiana. Kiana and I recently got a home buyer in a contract, and we ran the playbook to a T. I don't know how many offers, 12 offers. They told us where we needed to be. We got the house, no counters. You do the little things. But guys, you have to understand, it didn't just like happen on accident. We set the client up for success at the beginning. We had a consult. We explained to them, we need to do this, and this in order to even have a shot. Let's do this. Boom. We present the offer. We call the agent. We build a relationship with the agent. We make them known. We make it known who we are. We create a bond, and you create almost a sense of collaboration, teamwork with the person on the other side. This isn't HGTV Bravo shit where the agent's your enemy. The listing agent needs to become your ally, because that's the only way that you can win in this market as a buyer's agent. Don't blame the buyer. If they don't get their offer accepted, it's 100% your fault. Take accountability. Take responsibility. This is Danny Gould, everyone, with the Selling Silicon Valley Group. Catch all of you in the next video. And by the way, I love buyers.